Hi guys, it's your girl Esther and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back guys. So as I promised you guys, I'm going to be filming a get ready with me and I'm just going to be talking about a couple of things. Like, you know me, talking is not hard for me. I can talk for days, but I'm basically going to a paint and sip at my church in the next hour or so. So I thought to myself, why not actually just film me getting ready? So film me doing my makeup. I'm gonna do a full face of makeup. Even my mum was telling me just 2 seconds ago that, are you not overdressed? And I'm thinking to myself, I don't do casual. Like, I don't, unless I'm going out shopping or I'm going out with my friends or something like that, I would do like jeans and a nice top. But if I'm going to a church event, I'm gonna dress up. And also, I just like dressing up. That's just my personality. So I'm wearing this cute blouse that I actually got from church because we were doing like a clothing drive one day. And then I'm wearing, you'll see the full outfit when I have like a full face mirror. But yeah, so let's just start my makeup, shall we? First of all guys, I am not a makeup guru. I love doing my makeup, but I'm not an expert. So if you guys, you know, want tips and stuff like that, I would suggest that you go and watch Uche Natori. I don't know how to pronounce her surname, but that baby's popping these days because her makeup is always looking so flawless. Go and follow her on Instagram, TikTok and YouTube, and then come back and watch this video if you want to still watch me getting ready. First, I'm going to prep my skin. So I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I've already done like half my skincare, but I forgot to add this, so I'm just going to add this a little bit to my face. One thing about makeup is that if you want your makeup to sit well, you've got to prep your skin really well so that it lasts all day and then the base looks flawless. How is everyone doing? How has your 2024 been so far? For me, my 2024 has been very interesting. It's been like kind of shocking. Like there's a lot of new changes in my life. I don't know if I should tell you, like I've got like more responsibilities at church. Like my course, which I started doing last year, October, is now getting more busy. I've got exams almost like every single month, which take forever to prepare for and revise for. By the way, I've literally got a law exam coming up in 2 weeks and I've just been focused on getting that over and done with because there's so much to memorize and so much content. So the next thing that I'm going to use is my Simple Replenishing Rich Moisturizer. So I've literally just been doing that back to back. And my friend was asking me, what are you looking forward to in this month? I said, I'm looking forward to finishing my exam. That is what I'm looking forward to, because until that is finished, I can't do anything else. I can't think about anything else. I can't make plans with my friends. I can't even think about, you know, having a social life. Let's be frankly honest, until the end of my exam. Once that is done, yeah, then I can go out and live my life. The next thing I'm going to do is set my face because I am an oily skin babe, and what I'm going to use is my all-nighter setting powder that I have been using for a while now, and I'm just going to set like the oil prone zones in my face, like on my cheeks where my crease lines are. So I'm going to take this eyebrow pencil now to do my eyebrows. It's literally just one that I get from an Optim Park hair shop. Don't sleep on the products of those hair shops where you get like your expression and your braids from, because those beauty products can be so good. And I use this eyebrow pencil all the time. So I'm just going to do my eyebrows here. But honestly, all you people that are wishing to be an adult, that are wishing to get older, I'm wishing for me to be younger, where I didn't have this much responsibility. I didn't have people depending and relying on me to do things. Because as much as I am an adult, I'm still like, my friend always says this, that she's a baby girl. Me too, I want to be a baby girl. I want to be a soft life princess. You know, I feel like this is why God doesn't give us answers to our prayer points when we want them, because when he knows that when we do have those prayer points answered, that either we're not going to be strong enough or have the the big enough capacity to deal with it, or like me, we're just going to be complaining about the things that God has done in our lives. And I'm so grateful for all the newness that God has brought in my life. I'm just going to conceal my eyebrows with the makeup revelation, conceal and define. I'm so grateful for all the opportunities that he's brought into my life, but I'm also like, God, I see why you had me waiting for this to happen. I see why you want to build different things in my life before certain things happens, because God is more interested and he's more invested in building you and your character than giving you the things that you are praying for. When you look at the Bible, do you ever wonder, like, why did all these people have to wait so long before God, gave them their promises? He will tell them, like, he will tell Abraham, like, leave your father's house and I'll go to a land that I will show you. He will go and obey. And then he will also tell Abraham that, like, look, don't worry, you're gonna have a son. Eventually you're going to have a son and you're going to be the father of many nations. But he doesn't tell him when that's going to happen. He doesn't even tell him how that's going to happen, because Abraham is like, but my wife is barren and we are very, very old. So how is that going to happen? And God is just like, well, you'll see that it's going to happen. God is so interested in building us on the journey more than actually taking us to that destination. And I think that's one thing that I'm learning, is that whatever I go through, whatever newness that I experience, what kind of ever shifting, changing, different things I experience in my life, God is trying to build something in me. Is he trying to build patience? Most definitely. Is he trying to build capacity? Most definitely. I don't even like that word anymore, because I feel like a lot of people say it like, I just got to increase my capacity. You just got to increase your capacity. You just got to stretch your capacity. And I'm looking like, Mayam, sir, I have stretched my capacity. I can't be stretched anymore. So the next thing that I'm going to use is the e.l.f. Poreless Potty Primer. And I'm just going to put it in, again, the oil prone zones that I have. So my forehead, where my cheeks are. So there's a lot of things that God is trying to build in me, because one word that I have been saying and like kind of meditating on these past, my skin feels so soft, these past couple of months is sanctification, because God is sanctifying me. He's sanctifying me through different people. He's sanctifying me through different situations. He's sanctifying me through his word. And sanctification it's not fun. It's not all rosy. It doesn't feel nice. Let's just say that. Sanctification requires pruning. It requires uprooting. It requires planting new seeds, but taking away the negative seeds that don't give glory to God. And when you're taking away those negative seeds, yeah, it is painful, because you realize to yourself that, like, actually, I have not been obedient in this manner. I have not been looking more like Christ in this manner. Actually, I'm kind of selfish. Actually, I have a lot to work on. I have a lot to work on when it comes to controlling my tongue, when it comes to pride. I have different idols in my life. That is what you will identify when you're going through the process of sanctification. The next thing that I'm going to use is my foundation, which is Makeup Academy Pro Base Long Wear Matte Finish Foundation. Again, like I said, I have not updated my makeup in so long, so I'm literally just scraping my foundation these days. Like, my foundation is pretty much finished. So as I was saying, yeah, I'm going through a process of sanctification in this season, and it's a lot. It's a lot of work. Sanctification is work. It doesn't happen by you sitting down and just listening to God and being like, la 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 la. Like, no, sanctification happens when you actually listen to God and you obey him when he says these are the things that you need to work on and you need to change. And sometimes I don't want to obey, because sometimes I'm like, what you're asking me to do, God, is so hard. You're asking me to apologize first when I haven't done anything wrong. You're asking me to be more patient with certain people, and I'm just there like, but they're not. But God, you can just tell them what they're doing is wrong. You can just tell them, what do you mean I have to be more patient with people? Why do I have to do that? And God It's more like, are you more concerned with you being in the right, or are you more concerned with obeying me and looking more like me? Because I didn't wait for the sinners to be perfect before I died for them on the cross. I didn't wait for them to even accept me before I decided I'm going to love them unconditionally. And if you want to be more like me, you've got to do the same thing too. By the way, my daughter. And I'm just looking at him like, okay, sir, Motibo, I've heard you. I've actually heard you. And it's not easy. This process of sanctification is so hard sometimes. It's pretty much blended outwards. Yeah, that is good. Okay, so guys, what was I even talking about? So the process of sanctification. I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a cute pink look on my eyelids because I just want a pop of color today. Yeah, it's just been a lot. It's been a lot lately. I'm realizing as well that there's certain things that God is trying to reveal to me that I can't take with me in the next level that He is preparing me for. And it's the same thing that He did with the children of Israel. The reason why He gave them multiple tests, hello birds, the reason why He gave them multiple tests in the season of wilderness is because He wanted to reveal to them what was really in them that they could not take with them into the promised land. So He wanted to reveal to them that, like, guys, you actually prefer idols to me, so I'm going to tempt you in the wilderness. And sometimes your idols can even be your own stomach, which is why God made them hungry. God allowed them to complain to Him about, I don't have water, I don't have food, I don't have all of this stuff, because He knew that there would be an unlimited supply of food in the promised land. And He knew that, like, as much as you are allowed to eat all these foods, you have to remember that I'm the one that gave it to you, that I'm actually your ultimate provider, and this is just a means to which you survive, but I'm the person that you're supposed to be depending on. I'm going to use this pink shimmer. Yeah. Honestly, sometimes it's easier to just go the other direction and not do the things that God has called you to do. Sounds a bit mad, right? But can we be honest? But yeah, guys, that's literally what's going on in my life as an adult, as a 25, going to be 26-year-old girl. There's so much that God is trying to build inside of me, and there's so much that God is trying to uproot and change inside of me, because at the end of the day, our biggest goal, our highest priority is to become more like Him on a daily basis. Is to reflect the image of our Creator, because as it says in Genesis, God made us in His image and His likeness. But it's going to take work to actually become that, to reflect Him and to be a good representative. Because that's another thing that I'm learning, that God, I don't want any of these opportunities or this recognition if I'm not going to be a good representative, if I'm going to be someone that is not going to represent you appropriately or accurately. Don't open this door for me. And it was actually my pastor, Pastor Uche, that taught me that he used to pray that, God, if I'm not ready for the opportunity that you're going to bring me, if I'm going to embarrass you, then don't give it to me. And I thought, that is a mad prayer, you know, that's a scary prayer. Because who doesn't want I'm going to use that pink here, who doesn't want the opportunities, who doesn't want the spotlight to be on them, who doesn't want the recognition to be on them? I'm just going to use like an angled brush like this, and then just add a bit of like black here on my corner. I don't even know the time. I don't know if I'm running behind or I'm running too early. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to do is concealer. Guys, now that I've talked about everything serious, let's talk about some things that are a bit trendy. 16-hour camera concealer. I don't talk about trendy stuff or stuff like that. Like, I'm not that type of channel that will just pick up on a trend and make a whole video about it. It's just not me, even though I have a lot of opinions. But there's just a lot that has been happening online and in the world of social media. There's just so much going on, like so much opinions, so much just like everybody wants to talk about everything. Nobody has a unique opinion anymore. Everyone just wants to follow the bandwagon, especially when it comes to Christian social media. Christian influencers these days and age, this day and age is very interesting. First of all, I don't even like the term Christian influencer, I'm going to be very honest, because I'm an influencer despite what I do on social media. I'm an influencer because I'm the light of the world, I'm the salt of the earth, like it says in scripture. But the fact that we actually have a profession now that is known as Christian influencers is very interesting. I know that like, we're supposed to take territories and we're supposed to spread the name of Jesus in like every industry and space and platform. But even when people refer to me as a Christian influencer, I'm just like, nope, I'm not a Christian influencer. And don't get me wrong, I follow a lot of Christian influencers and they are helpful and they are beneficial. But I think what irks me is just the aesthetics behind it all. I think we present the best version of ourselves as Christians when it comes to platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter I'm no longer on because Twitter was just jarring, but yeah, mainly TikTok, Instagram and even YouTube. We present this aesthetic nature of our relationship with God. Being a Christian is hard. Being a Christian, especially in the society that we live in today, it is so hard. I'm just going to set my face and then we'll talk more about this. Again with my all-nighter settings powder. This Christian thing is 24/7. This is, okay, you're going to hear my dad screaming in Yoruba, but that's just how it is living in a Nigerian household. This is my Patricia Bright / Makeup Revolution face palette that I've been using for the longest of time. It's so hard, like we don't present the realities of what it is to live in flesh and to also want to adhere to the spirit, you know, and try and actually do the things that God is calling us to do. Trying to be a Christian in today's society is so hard, and I feel like most of the time, even if we do present that side, it's a 5-minute video, it's a 5-second clip on TikTok. I'm just adding some blush on my face now. And also, even when it comes to Bible study, the way that we present Bible study, especially, God forgive me for saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway, the way that American Christians, especially the Christian influencers, American Christian girl influencers, present Bible study jars me. It's jarring, because I'm just like, you're not waking up, putting on a candle, you're not waking up, putting on a candle, having your cup of coffee and highlighting so many different passages and then saying that's how you do Bible study. And let's be real, let's actually be real. That's not, at least that's not what I'm doing. When I wake up, I'm fighting my flesh to read the Bible. I'm fighting my flesh on a daily basis to read the Bible. I'm waking up with stinky breath in my bed, pulling out my YouVersion app and going, oh, okay, I think I can just about read one verse or one chapter. Yes, there are days that I will write thousands of notes on my Bible study journal, my journaling Bible, and I'll think like, wow, I've spent a good time with God today. And then, yeah, sometimes I will post that version on my Instagram or my YouTube or my TikTok. But I'm also going to tell you that, guys, I actually struggle to read the Bible. I struggle to be consistent with it on a daily basis, because there's so many other things that I'd rather be doing, and there's so many other things that are calling my attention. But honestly, you have to also remember that church is full of humans. Church was not meant for perfect, saved people. Church is meant for broken sinners that are trying to become more like Christ. So there are going to be things that are wrong. I'm doing my eyelashes now. Alright, what did I do? What did I do? Mommy?
Yeah.
What did I do that Daddy
I said
said?
you hid something. He said, what is it? Is that much?
Mom,
Yeah.
that's not fair because I wouldn't rat you out like that.
I didn't tell him what it was.
It doesn't matter. You told him that that he's always looking for stuff.
Is it a lie?
It's not a lie, but you say it too. So, you know, son, don't worry.
Where it was, I want to do something. And I wanted to buy this thing. This yesterday, I forgot.
Mommy, what do you mean you're on something?
Oh, baby. I got here and I just remembered.
And it was literally, we went there.
I
Okay,
have
so
ordered another iron.
God's help me with this household. Guys, I'm now doing my lips because I have to finish my face. So,
And I'm going to check that yeti that we got downstairs.
what you're getting?
The strainer. Give me a man called out. The strainer, the dish strainer. Let it come first to ask a man Lola. Simona. This is, you know I have the long one. I don't even know where mine is. It's really full.
I know,
You can
right?
take it somewhere to straighten it.
I have so many people now that know how to do wig and know how to do stuff.
Who can do it?
Tare, Ore. You, all of you are.
You say change what?
I'm bored. It's Daddy that know that irons as if we're in a hotel.
Unless it's already.
Okay, Hakeem.
Or what now?
Mommy, you're going to be in my YouTube video. I love this.
Please, so not with my staff like that.
Claude, you look lovely. I'm gonna show the side of my family, guys. That is what we're doing. I should have really bought a clear lip gloss as well too, Mommy, because I don't like any of my lip glosses anymore. I want to be putting it on top of my brown stuff. That is lovely. Okay, guys. Multi-chaton. I finished. This is the finished look, guys. I look so cute. Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Mwah! Bye!